Welcome back to Low Stress Math with Mrs. Bono. We are on Chapter 1, Equations, Lesson 10, More Solving Real-World Problems Algebraically. Okay, for each question below, write an equation and solve. Only algebraic solutions are acceptable. I still don't have my highlighter, so we're just going to hope that underlining works. The perimeter, that's the distance around, of a triangle, that means it has 3 sides, is 36 feet. Find the length of the longest side, and they've given me the lengths of all the sides. Perimeter, the distance around, means that I'm going to add y plus 2y plus y plus 4. And that's going to equal 36. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 y's in total plus 4 equals 36. Subtract 4 from both sides. And y equals 32. Where's my mistake? Oh, I had 4 in front of my y, and I forgot to bring it down. All right, now I have to divide both sides by 4, and y equals 8. And this is in feet. Do not be defeated. You need to write the word feet here. Okay, and that's my answer, right? No, because it's a real-world problem, I have to write a sentence. The length of the longest side. Oh, I didn't find the length of all the sides, did I? So this side is 8. This side is 2 times 8, or 2 times 8, which is 16. And this is 8 plus 4, which is 12. So which one's the longest side? This side, 16. The length of the longest side, the length, so I don't spell it wrong, of the longest side, I already did spell it wrong. Dyslexia my T and my H. The length of the longest side is 16 feet. Again, be careful. Make sure that you're putting feet on there. So, example 2. 5 less than 4 times the number is 9 more than twice the number. What is the number? Now, in the first one, I didn't write a let statement because there was no logical let statement to go with that particular problem. But for this one, there is. Let n equal the number. Okay. Remember, less than switches 4 times the number and 5. So 4 times the number minus 5 is this my equal sign? 9 more than, I'm switching again, twice the number. Twice the number plus 9. Okay, I want to get all my variables to one side. So I'm going to subtract 2n from both sides. And I get 2n minus 5 equals 9. And now add 5 to both sides, and I get 2n equals 14. And I've run out of space, so I'm going to bring it up here to finish it. 2n equals 14. Divide both sides by 2. And I don't think you can see the whole thing. And I get n equals 7. And I'll put a little box around that. The number, remember, look back at the let statement to know what your equation is going to be. The number is 7. All right, first checkpoint. This is you. Pause the video right now and try this problem on your own. When you come back, we'll go over it. I'll be waiting. And welcome back. So here we go. 9 times the number increased by 36 is 8 more than 5 times the same number, more than switches. That switches. There's no then over here, just over here. What is the number? Let n equal the number. 9 times the number, 9n increased by plus 36 is 8 more than, I have to switch it. 5 times the number, 5n plus 8. I'm going word by word when I write my equations. All right, now I have to subtract 5n from both sides because I want to have all my variables on one side. And 4n plus 36 equals 8. Minus 36 from both sides. Let's see, 8 minus 36. Let's take a look at that. Time to calculate again. Got my calculator back here. And 8 minus 36 is negative 24. Oh, wait, sorry, negative 28. I messed that up, didn't I? So now I have 4n. I've run out of space again. I write too big. Here we go. 4n equals 28. Divide both sides by 4. And n equals 7. Yay, the number is 7. Yeah, not horrible. Let's try the next page and see what happens. All right. Yellow Cab Taxi Company has a service charge, and there's 2 pers. This is per ride, this is per mile. You only go on one ride, so this $4.95 per ride, that's for only one ride. Whereas this 50 cents per mile, that's going to be my variable because you go many miles. So if you have 2 pers, you're looking for the one that's many versus the one that's once. The service charge is once, the miles is many. Andy's Taxi charges $6.95 plus 10 cents per mile, and there's my variable again. How many miles will both taxi companies have the same amount? Well, here's my whole question, which I should be circling. The same amount means they're equal. Same is equal. So, $4.95 for service time once, plus 15 cents per mile equals $6.95 for the service charge plus 10 cents per mile. Now, as I was writing it, I realized something. I keep saying mile, but I never identified my variable as being m for miles. So I have to go back up to the top. Luckily, there's space, and write a let statement. Let m equal miles. And that's it. I don't have to do anything more. Now I can go back and solve this. First, I am going to get all my variables to the same side. So I'm going to subtract 10 cents per mile from 15 cents per mile. I know what you're thinking. Could I have multiplied by 100 and gotten rid of all those decimals? Of course I could have. $4.95 plus, here's where I'm being careful. 0.1 minus 1 is 0.05 miles equals $6.95. Be careful when you're subtracting with decimals. If you can't do it, use a calculator. Minus $4.95 from both sides. And you get 0.05 or 5 cents per mile. That's the difference. 5 cents per mile is the difference between the two companies. Equals $2 because 200. Divide by 5 cents per mile. 0.05, 0.05. My guess is 40, but let's double check since we do have this lovely calculator here. Might as well use it. 2 divided by 0.05 is 40. So I know that M equals 40 miles. Now I'm going to go back and look at this. At how many miles will both taxi companies charge the same? They charge the same amount at 40 miles. There we go. Okay, a large square with a length side of x plus 5. What do you know about a square? A square has 4 sides that are the same. So I'm going to start over here, and I'm going to draw myself a picture of a square. Here we go. Here's a square. It has 4 sides that are the same, and each side is x plus 5. Each side is x plus 5. I don't need to write the parentheses, and I'm going to write this inside because I need space. So all 4 of my sides are x plus 5. And an equilateral triangle that has sides 3x. So here's my equilateral triangle. What does that mean? 3x, 3x, 3x. All sides are equal. They have the same perimeter. So the perimeter of my square is equal to the perimeter of my triangle. So I have 2 questions here. 1, what's the value of x? And 2, what's the length of the side of the triangle? So here's the square. X plus 5 plus x plus 5. And I got to write that 4 times. Plus x plus 5 plus x plus 5 equals the perimeter of the triangle. 3x plus 3x plus 3x. How come you didn't write a let statement? I don't really need one for that because the question is what's the value of x and what's the length of the side of the triangle. They're telling me that, x is my unknown. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4x plus 5, 10, 15, 20 equals 3, 6, 9x plus nothing, all right? So I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides, and I get 20 equals 5x. Divide both sides by 20. Sorry, divide both sides by 5. Wow, if I divided by 20, I'd get a whole different thing going on. And right here, I get x equals 4. There we go. So now I know the answer to this. What's the value of x? The value of x is 4. There's my first answer. Now I have to do what's the length of the side of the triangle? Okay, so 3x is the triangle. It's going to be 3 times 4, and that means that it's going to be 12. The length of the side of the triangle is 12. The length, spell it right this time, of the side of the triangle is okay. It's a little squishy, but I got it all in there, and I made a picture. So, what is did I answer everything? Yes, I did. Okay, your homework, Lesson 10, Independent Practice. Good luck. I will talk to you soon.